Hello friends. India's Defence Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh recently said that Sindh is civilizationally connected to India and geographies can change and it can become part of India. This statement comes soon after Rajnath Singh's another statement in the Kutch region of Gujarat, where he said that any Pakistani misadventure in the Lucky Nala garrison area would be met with strong retaliation and geographies will change. Besides that, senior Indian armed forces leaders have been making statements and warning Pakistan that Operation Sindoor is still continuing. What should we make out of this? Is Sindh going to become the part of India or the geographies are going to change? Well, as a geopolitical analyst, I feel that these things are too far-fetched at this stage. However, military escalations and conflict in the near future is likely going to happen between India and Pakistan. Operation Sindoor officially continues. From the Pakistani side, we must admit that they are in a much favorable position to launch anything against India right now. They also feel the same. They have built a strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia and emerged as a net security provider in the West Asia. They have robust relationship with the US, with China. China provided critical intelligence to Pakistan during the Op Sindoor, and they're likely to do so in the future also. Besides, they have made strong inroads in Bangladesh. Their terrorist organizations like Jaish and Lashkar have created strong bases. Jamaat has become very strong in Bangladesh. They are revamping the entire anti-India terror network in Bangladesh. Countries like Turkey and Qatar are firmly standing with Pakistan and its jihadist organizations. Besides, they are also orchestrating terror attacks within India. After Pahalgam, we thought that they are going to relent because India declared that it's the official policy now that any terror attack would be considered as an act of war. However, Pakistan-based Jaish-e-Mohammed did orchestrate the Delhi metro rail blast. In fact, the plan was to orchestrate things at a much larger scale. A ring of highly intellectual doctors have been uncovered who are planning to explode multiple bombs at different locations using ammonium nitrate. These internal sabotage activities happening at the behest of Pakistani supported terror groups are creating a major headache for India. What can happen in the future? Given these things, India is not going to stay quiet. Pakistani jihadist problem troubling India has come to a stage now where Indian government, people in the society feel compelled to think of a lasting solution. This status quo cannot exist forever. We cannot live in a permanent state of tension. And Pakistan is not going to relent. They have a deep-rooted hatred for India and a jihadist mindset. They are going to attack you. They are going to come back. And we've seen that after Uri, India retaliated with surgical strikes. After Pulwama, we retaliated with Balakot strikes. A notch higher, we ventured deep into their territory. After Pahalgam, we attacked deep inside their territory at places like Muridke and Bahawalpur. Something completely unimaginable before 2014. So if we look at this trajectory, it seems very logical that in the future, any escalation, if at all it happens, it's going to be much more intense, much more devastating and much longer than the previous escalations. And it seems that this conflict is finally moving towards its logical end. At some stage, it is likely going to involve some of the major powers of the world because there is a nuclear flashpoint on which we are all sitting. Both the countries are nuclear powers. Anytime, if this conflict goes ahead, it can go beyond a minimum threshold and it can get into the nuclear domain. Given the irresponsible and irrational state behavior of Pakistan, this possibility is not something unlikely. So I think we must be prepared. We must gear for this future conflict that's going to happen with Pakistan, and we must be ready. Well, it's difficult to say that whether geographies will change or not, but the conflict is certainly likely to escalate. And as we all see that these are very interesting geopolitical times, a lot of churning is happening. So maybe cartographic changes are also in the pipeline. Thank you.